Many of us say that we're divinely guided, but yet we still question every step of the way. During my meditation this morning, I was sitting out near this lake, and I was just thinking, I was listening to these subliminals. I actually got an epiphany, which was, what does it mean to be divinely guided? Because even within myself, sometimes, I find myself questioning certain steps and paths along the way. But then what I heard was, to be divinely guided means that the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is ordering my steps. That means that every step that I take, everywhere I go, it is not by coincidence when I follow my intuition. So as long as I'm following my intuition, I am being divinely guided. Have you ever been in a situation where you go somewhere just off of a feeling and you end up finding or running into a sign or synchronicity? And it's just confirmation to you that even though I don't know how it happened, I ended up in the right place at the right time just because I followed that feeling. That intuition is God. That intuition is your higher self. It is the universe. So to be divinely guided is to know that you can always trust in that voice, that it's going to lead you down the right path. That is what it means to be divinely guided. That nothing is a coincidence. No one that you meet, no place that you go is a coincidence. The only thing that we have to do is to learn to trust in that, to surrender to that, to feel safe within that, and to know that to let go of control is not to lose control, but it is simply giving control to the universe and to God to lead you down the path that is going to be most fulfilling and that is going to bring you the most success. So trust that even if the path looks shaky, even if you don't understand sometimes. So when we start talking about allowing ourselves to feel safe, because let's be honest, we're all living in this matrix, and we've all been subjected to living in survival mode, where everything around you tells you that it's not safe. It's not safe to relax, that you have to be hyper independent, that you can't depend on anyone else, that you're not supported, that you have to do it all by yourself, that it's a every man for himself type of world. I get it. And most of the world is functioning on those principles. But when you begin to awaken to who you truly are, which is God, having a human experience, you understand that you actually have more control of your circumstances than you think. And that is through your mind, your thoughts. Whatever you believe is possible is possible. All things are possible. So the ability to feel safe comes from trusting in that power that lies within you. That when you ask something of the universe, in fact, when you command something of the universe, that the universe does hear you. And that you can trust that the universe will deliver. Just see the universe as a parent. The parent that some of us never had. A dependable parent. That no matter what you do, no matter what you say, if there's something that you need and you believe that it can be provided, it will be provided to you. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. The universe doesn't discriminate. The only thing that it does is listen to your thoughts and it listens to your commands and what you feel is possible for yourself, which is worthiness. Feeling worthy of the thing that you're asking for is just as important. But that safety and security comes from knowing that you, as long as you are on your path, if you are following your north node, if you know that you have been awakened and you say that you are divinely guided, that means that you are agreeing to trust that your steps are being ordered, and that the universe will not leave you nor forsake you, and the universe will not mislead you down a wrong path. So the universe wants you to lean on them, your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self. Oh. You guys, a butterfly literally just flew right in front of me. That is wild. This is what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry if I'm a little jumpy, right? But the universe wants you to lean on them. It is safe. It is safe. They are not misleading you down a wrong path. You can trust. You can surrender. And know that surrendering doesn't mean that you're giving up. Surrender means that you're letting go and you're allowing them to just hold you. You're allowing yourself to be taken care of. If you want to be taken care of in this third dimension, then you have to allow the universe to take care of you in the fourth and fifth dimension, where things actually manifest through thought before they manifest into this dimension. But you have to be willing to just rest, to let go. And no matter what things look like, that's the important part. Don't be distracted by what's going on outside of you. If you have bills coming in and if things look chaotic, don't be distracted. This is where you are Christ. When he was on that boat and there was a storm and he told that storm to be still. That storm often stirs up within us. But you have the power to say, peace, be still. That is when you surrender, because you know that your path is guided. You know that you are supported. The universe is always listening. Source is always listening. Let go. It's okay to rest. Give yourself permission to relax and to just let the universe cradle you and bring everything that you need to you. You don't have to chase. We attract. So just let go. Breathe. And know that everything is falling into place in divine timing. The timing is always perfect when it comes to God. So before I go, I do want to give you guys a few helpful tips, because once again, I deal with this stuff firsthand, right? So I understand what you're going through. And when you've been living in chaos for so long, your body becomes addicted to that. This is biological as well. That's why it's mind, body, and soul. Right? So there's things that you do as far as work on your mind, but there's also work that you have to do on your body to reprogram yourself, to get yourself out of feeling like you are in survival mode all the time. The best way to do that, breathing. Taking some time to deep breathe. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day, taking a moment to take yourself away from everything. Meditation, I definitely highly recommend. If you don't know how to meditate, just sit there and breathe. Just sit there and focus on your breathing. And just let go of everything. If any thoughts try to come and intrude, just let it go. Don't focus on it. Focus back on your breathing. Another way is somatic exercises. So there are somatic exercises that you can do. This is when you use the body, movements of the body, to release any stored up energy. Moving your hips, stretching. If you don't know what it is exactly, there's tons of videos out there, there's tons of resources. But somatic exercises is a beautiful way to get your body back in tune with feeling safe. Yeah. EFT tapping. This is when you simply tap and affirm. You're reprogramming your nervous system. You're regulating your nervous system. You're interrupting the patterns that you've created over years of stress, of worry, of chaos. This is all about reprogramming your body, reprogramming your mind, and that's going to reprogram your spirit. That is how you strengthen your spirit. So try these techniques. Once again, if you are not familiar, you can look them up. But all of these are great ways that you can take yourself out of survival mode and learn to trust and learn to relax. Because in order to trust, you have to learn how to feel safe. So the safer that you feel within your body, the safer that you're going to feel in the world and relationships. I'm telling you guys, it works. And there's no way that you're going to trust people, trust yourself, trust new situations, especially when new things arise, because the body just doesn't even like change, right? It gets very content. And so a lot of us, that's when the anxiety and the worry and stuff starts coming up, is when we're faced with new challenges, new situations, new environments. So when you can teach yourself, how to feel safe, no matter what is going on around you, it's going to change the game for you. It's going to change the game for you. Because once again, allowing yourself to feel safe is what's going to allow you to trust. Right? It's hard for you to trust people or situations or places if you don't feel safe. They go hand in hand. So allow yourself to feel safe within your body and within surrendering to a higher power, knowing that that higher power is not going to mislead you. Why would they want to do that? Why would your higher self want to take you on a path that's going to lead to more frustration, oppression? Your higher self is here to assist you. Your higher self wants the best for you. Always remember that. Your higher self wants the best for you. So listen to your intuition, because that's usually your angels, your guides, your higher self trying to help to lead you on a path that's going to bring you the most fulfillment. And that's really a beautiful feeling when you think about it, that you can just breathe, especially if you're the type of person that's always been used to having to take care of things on your own or being in control. The universe is giving you permission to let them take care of it for you. Let them take the burdens away from you of having to control every single thing. You don't have to do that anymore. Feel safe within that. Trust that. Trust that it is time for you to be able to rest and to receive. But in order for you to receive, you have to feel safe. You have to feel trusting. Otherwise, you will repel the blessings that are trying to make their way to you. It's like traffic, right? So every time that you start resisting and trying to control every little thing, it's like a light. It's like a red light. So the traffic stops. But then when you let go and surrender, the light turns green and it starts moving again. It starts flowing. So the universe is giving you the green light to let go. It is going to be okay. You can take that leap of faith. And that leap of faith is simply trusting that it's okay to surrender. And that nothing that is happening is a coincidence. It's all happening for you. So no matter what it looks like, remember that the end goal is your happiness. And the more detached you become to a specific outcome, the quicker that it comes in. The more detached that you become to a specific outcome, the quicker that it will come. Remember that. You got this. You are safe. I send you unconditional love, and I hope that this helps someone today. Peace and love.